Rogue Lineage is, for the most part, a pretty good game. I mean, besides some class balancing and game design issues, it's a fun experience. There is one thing, however, that deters a lot of the player base from actually, well, playing. I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about already. The mods. Well, I'm not sure if it's fair to say the mods, since not all the mods are bad, more so their policy, and some of the mods themselves too, just saying. If you didn't know already, for some reason, the job of the moderators are to ban exploiters, give life restores for unfair deaths, and get hated on by the entire community. However, there is a huge issue that has been addressed many times before with the mods. Some of them are just plain bad. And going back to what I said before, some of them are really bad, some of them are really good, but it's mostly their policy. I have a couple clips to show, along with the moderator response to them. You'll understand what I'm talking about after seeing them. Clip number 1 shows a bug with Rogue Lineage that causes you to walk out of your force field randomly. This might have been fixed since, but it has happened to me a few times. And this right here is the mod's response to a restore. Roblox bugs? I've never seen this bug in any Roblox game besides Rogue Lineage. And above this, why aren't Roblox bugs restorable? When it's not your fault you died, and you died to a bug, even if it's a Roblox-wide bug, which in this case it wasn't, isn't that the whole point of a restore? If it wasn't your fault, and it happened because of a bug, isn't that the whole point of a restore? But why isn't a bug restorable? I don't understand. Clip number 2, these have to do with an Abyss Walker trying to Wrathful Leap, but the animation and move itself is breaking multiple times. So as you could see in that first clip, the Abyss Walker went through the entire Wrathful Leap animation, the animation of the person going off the ground and thus removing fall damage for a certain amount of time, starts when they kind of like bend forward-ish a little, and then they like move off and then come down with all the black smoke and everything. None of that happened, and you could see the person go into that animation, just nothing happened. And then this right here is the mod response to that. They say, not restorable. Don't do dumb crap next time. Really? Because last I recall, that's like half the point of Wrathful Leap. Breaking fall damage. Yeah, you can use it in combat, but half of it is breaking fall damage. That's what everyone uses it for, and that's part of its intended purpose. As I'll show you in a couple moments, but how is that just someone doing something dumb? They were jumping off and breaking their fall like the move's supposed to do. But it didn't work because of a bug. So it's the mod's responsibility to then restore it. But they say that, like, how does that match up at all? This is an instance of the mod being dumb, not the policy, the mod being retarded, okay? And here, let me show you another one of the same person. Now this one was a little different. You can see the Abyss Walker tried to pick up the freshie that got thrown off. Well, I mean, they weren't thrown off yet. They were still on that little area, and they picked him up and got teleported beneath. That was a weird glitch on its own. But the main point is the Wrathful Leap again. As you can see, the arms of the character went out, thus indicating that the animation started and the fall damage removal. But as you can see, they hit the ground and died, even though the animation was happening. Another instance of the move breaking. And here, this is what the mod said this time, a different mod. Not restorable. Dying to leap, trying to not take fall is a stunt. I'm not completely sure what they mean by that. But if they mean that's not the intended person of the move, then that's total BS. That's half the purpose of the move. Everyone uses it for that purpose. So that not happening in that instance, because it's broken, should be restorable. So why isn't it? And here, more evidence to this thing that I'm saying. I mean, yeah, you could be the devil's advocate and go along with the mods, but I have proof otherwise. You see, look right here. This is an Uber Abysswalker in a private server. It doesn't even matter that it's an Uber, it's just an Abysswalker in a private server. Private servers are located in Kai. They do it, and look at this. Fall damage reduction. Not even removal. They didn't take any damage. And they went through the animation, and you could see the animation was the same. They went through the animation when they died, and they just went through the animation right there, and it didn't take any. So either the move is broken in Gaia, or Arch and Raguzer just took it out of the game silently without telling anyone, which would be just retarded on their own. But most likely, the move is broken in Gaia, meaning the mods should restore things for that. I don't understand what's going behind their mind when they're not restoring these, saying that it's not the intended purpose, or it's not restorable because it's a bug or something like that. Like, that's the whole purpose of having a restore. And the final clip here is someone looting Necro Sewers when an exploiter kills them. As you can see in that clip, there's looting Necro Sewers, and an exploiter comes and kills them. I'm gonna get a restore. Of course, that's what the person was thinking. But nope, this is the mod's response. And I mean, at least this mod had a good attitude, unlike the other ones. But let's dive into the reasoning for a couple seconds. I'm sorry to inform you, but dying in a spot that can only be glitched into is not restorable. It's a spot that can only be glitched into. So basically the reasoning is we're not going to give you a restore for an exploiter that killed you because you're in a location that you're not meant to be. However, trinkets and artifacts spawn down there. And adding onto this bottom line that they said right here, I'm pretty sure the only reason they haven't added a legitimate entrance into the sewers is because you can glitch into them and everyone knows about it. Yeah, sure, I'd agree with this mod if they were trying to glitch in and they flung into the void and died. Sure, I would agree with not giving them a restore because it's glitching in. But they successfully glitched in, and then an exploiter. So even if the reasoning that it's an area that can only be glitched into made sense, it's an exploiter that killed them. So they don't get a restore for dying to the exploiter. Nor does the mod even like offer to ban the exploiter or something like that. I'm genuinely, I don't know what's going on in moderators' heads when they're saying these things. Use common sense. I don't know if I'm getting more worked up about this than I should, but like, it's the literal job of them to do this, but they don't. For the dumbest reasons. I don't know, man. I just think there should be a policy change or something, or get better mods. You know, the point of this video is just to, I guess, bring awareness to this, that the stupid stuff that's going on. This gotta change. This gotta change. Because the more this type of stuff that keeps happening, the more people are going to want to BM and buy PDs off the black market. Okay? Because the mods aren't giving them their restore. So to get their precious lives back on their account that they worked hours for, they have to go to an exploiter on the black market to buy a PD. Because exploiters are taking all the PDs before legitimate players can. Yeah, that's a whole nother topic though, exploiting in Rogue, and how easy it would be to fix it. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this. I don't know, I just hope someone, a mod, sees this or something and gives light to these, common sense or something, I don't know. I just hope this changes, because this is really stupid. And I hope everyone agrees with me, and if you don't, I don't know. Argue in the comments, I guess. Prove me wrong. Well, yeah, that's really all. I just wanted to make a rant about this. Anyway, alright, yeah, that's all. See you guys. Peace.